Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. It's time once again. Alright, well, as the last few days of grilling season come to a close, of course I'm going to try to go out there maybe a couple times in the cold, but I don't know if they're going to keep the grills on here. But, you know, I've never grilled pork chops. Today, I'm grilling pork chops! And we got to start this by doing a marinade. So, we're going to get the, start off with a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Here we go. And we have to pour that into the bowl. Spoon out of our teaspoon set here. So we'll get a 1.5 teaspoons of brown sugar. So that's 1 teaspoon and a half. It says 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. I'm not putting mustard in this. I'm just going to use the dry mustard. So probably should be better if I take this off and just a little bit. Yeah, it should be enough. It look like about 2 teaspoons. 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. So let's get the soy sauce. Maybe it's a joy sauce. And we do 1.5 tablespoons. That's 1 tablespoon and a half. Followed by 2 teaspoons of parsley. So let's, I guess, that's probably more or less 2 teaspoons. Ooh, this is a little sticky wicky. So let's do this. 2 teaspoons of thyme. That's, whoops. And a little bit more. That should be 2 teaspoons. 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. So here we go. One teaspoon of minced garlic. Of course, I'll add some garlic powder. Put a little paprika in there to kick it up a notch. You just know I'm going to put the lemon pepper in. A little bit of lemon pepper. Get a little bit of rosemary in here too. Spicing up is nice. Gonna make it twice. Spicing up is nice. Of course, we're gonna use our accent. Da 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 dee 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 dee. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. Zest. Don't feel the quest. Lemon zest. Oh yeah. Lemon zest. You're not zestly free to you zesty lemon. Zesting up the lemon. Zesting up lemon. Don't make it a lemon. Zest up the lemon. Don't zest your fingers. Zest up the lemon. Lemon. Zest. Alright, now we gotta whisk this baby up. Whisk it up. Whisk it up real good. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Fisk, fisk, fisk. Taking a misk and a misk and a bisque. Gonna whisk it up up good. Gonna whisk this up pretty. Okay, now we'll take our pork chops. We'll put them into a little baggie here. Zip and lock the bag. Da-da-dee. And it doesn't matter if you use boneless or bone-in pork chops. Just that you use some good pork chops. And we'll just put in our marinade. Pour it all over those pork chops. Drip, 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 drip. Seal up the bag. Seal up the bag. Don't make it lag. Don't get jet lag when you seal up the bag. All right, here we go. Spin it around, flip it around, catch it, make sure that marinade goes over every inch. Spin it, flip it, spin it, spin it, flip it, spin, 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 spin. Da, 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 da. Now we're gonna let this rest for an hour at least, 1 to at least 8 hours, but 1 hour at least, 8 hours at the most. Marinate this before we take it out to our grill. All right, we're back outside. We're firing up the grill again. We'll put a little bit of this grilling spray to help our grates. We'll put our corn on. Of course, we'll season up the corn a little bit. I gotta season the corn. Season the corn. Season the corn. That's the right the corn. When you season the corn. All right. We'll also put a little bit of accent on there, of course. Garlic powder. Oh, that's lemon pepper. This is the garlic powder. Garlic powder. And now we'll get our pork chops on. Now, we don't need to, we had to probably make sure we got a medium heat. Don't get it too hot. Because the best way to cook pork chops is kind of let it cook a little slower. So we'll put our marinated pork chops onto the grill. You got to be careful because these can flare up. You don't want a flare up. There we go. We got our pork chops on the grill. We'll season them up a little bit more. A little more accent. Here we go. Some garlic powder, of course. And lemon pepper. And what we're trying to do is we're going to try to get these to a 145 temperature. Here we go. And we're going to cook about 6 to 8 minutes per side. And we just got to monitor quickly and efficiently how this is cooking, as we'll be making our grilled pork chops. Let's take a peek how we're looking here. Alrighty, we got a little bit of a fire under everything. Let's turn the corn. Of course, we'll spice them up a little bit more. More. Da-da-da. All right, let's flip the pork chops. Turn the meat around. Cook on other side now. Got a nice little flare up on that one. Ooh. Turn it around. All right, a little more accent. 145. All right, we're there. Time to plate the meal. 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 All right, we got these grilled pork chops. Let's see how they came out. They look good, but do they taste good? Look at that, nice little charring outside, perfectly cooked inside. These came out quite good, quite good. Of course, our roasted potatoes. Solid, and of course the corn. Can't forget about the corn. Fantastic. If you want to give me a recipe, with fall coming up, could use some good soups here and there. Leave a comment down, send me an email, njtank99@gmail.com. You know, if I like it, I might cook it one day. And give you a big shout out. So, till then, keep watching and manja, bon appetit. Let's eat.